Hello everybody, bienvenido a todo, and welcome to my channel, Brut, where you can watch me play Train Sim World 3 badly. We are back in the TSW3 route, Kassel Wurzburg, which is a high-speed route that runs like through the center of Germany, the first dedicated high-speed line that Germany built. And we're running the full length of the route today, and in a little twist we'll be taking a BR 403, the multiple unit that we've already seen in TSW2, and we'll be taking that the full length of the line in snowy conditions. So you can see it's a 12:58 service, and we start in Wurzburg and we go to Kassel Wilhelmsloh, and I don't believe we stop in Fulda, or maybe we do, but the time indicated that this was a much shorter. It seemed to be a much shorter service. What do I need to do? First of all, I need to make sure these lights are on, don't I? Right, turn on. There we go. Make sure the AFB is turned on. Well, I need to make sure all of this is on as well. There we go. Oh. Yeah, it helps to put the game in port. There we go. Make sure I've got my FB on. RFB. Vale. Now we've got some weird behaviour going on with this train. I noticed when I did a little practice is that the thing is out, and I don't know how to close it. But I'm reliably informed that it will close itself because beyond it doesn't allow itself to go beyond a certain speed. Sorry passengers, I don't want you looking at me. No, it looks silly like that actually. I'm going to take that off. Go back on. Yep. Turn it all the way up. Oh, and I need to obviously turn on my panel door. Clearly. Turn on all my safety systems except CFA because ain't nobody got time for CFA. Now... Passengers loaded. I'm going to wait till 30 seconds before and then I will close the door. Well, it is a cold day. Maybe I should be closing it now. A minute before. I'll close it a minute before because it doesn't look like anyone else is getting on anyway. That's my logic and I'm sticking to it. So there we are. We are going... Oh, we are stopping at Fulda. Oh, interesting. Well, this must be a very fast service then because the timetable link gives it the I'm going to put it on 4 I think so I can see. Right, 40 seconds. I'll close the doors now. Sorry to anybody waiting. Too late. Couple lights, no. Dim tie beams I think. A good one, yes. And then hopefully the coupling will solve itself once we leave. And other than that, I think we're ready. I think I need to turn on my AFB. I need to make sure that's on. Oh no, I need to make sure it's definitely working. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Set to 40. Done. Right. Off we go. There we go. 40-degree power, 40% power, and then see what happens. Oh, we're leaving at the same time as someone else. But I guess they go underneath us. Yeah, they will. It's that little regional express, I think. I think it's a regional express. I mean, we got a lot of trains here, and I think this is the first time we've seen Wurzburg with the layers, so we've got a lot. That is I believe that's a custom livery I've got downloaded. That's because that's a 612. That's a 425, I think. Another 425. What else have we got? Oh, we got some Dostos. Yeah, I mean, a nice scene actually. I won't lie. And a nice snowy scene too. Right, so we've got a little bit of a little bit to go before we get the onto the LZB. I think it's once we hit the ramp into the tunnel that takes us onto the high-speed, super duper high-speed line. But the good news is I don't think we have to worry too much about getting onto the LZB, because I don't think there's any complicated faff. I say that now. Look, there it is. LZB starts here. Very good. I'll bring that up to... Well, I don't think we ever go more than 280, so I'll just leave it at 280. Oh, and I'll give it the whole throttle to do what it wants. Do as you wish, train, and off we go. So this is like it's quite dark because it's obviously very overcast, and maybe I'll give it, it's using too much throttle, so I'll take it away from it. Train, I expected you to manage all of that. Oh look, you can see the effect of the kickoff of the snow. It looks quite cool, I have to say. Like sometimes when you view it in a certain way, it looks like it's just repeating over itself. Oh look, there's another one. Oh look at that. That looks cool. That does look cool. But in general, I'm quite impressed with it. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. Right. You can have max throttle. Let's see, because this train doesn't run as fast as the other one, but it accelerates much faster. So I think that the journey times end up either the same or less. Okay, well, we're getting to 200 kilometers at least. That's good. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, gorgeous. Very. Oh, this is atmospheric. Very atmospheric. I must say, I'm very impressed with the quality of this line, this route, and the Southeastern High Speed extension, and Cajon Pass as well. And actually, the new the preservation crew updates have been pretty good too. The Bakerloo line was a video I was trying to make before this, and I couldn't for the life of me because I was picking a service deliberately that I wanted to be like stop-start, lots of red lights, and it was absolutely impossible. I kept running the red lights because I'm not used to that one. I'm not used to that line generally. I think I only played it like 3 times when it first came out, and then I was like, there's no traffic or services. This isn't like the Bakerloo line at all. But this new they've tripled the number of services, and it does feel like the London Underground finally. But with that means it's very challenging, and I wasn't ready for it. Oh, look at that. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's just, yeah. There's no other train simulator that even comes close. This is so good. Oh, it's gorgeous. Now, I did have to turn off my engine INI file configuration to like sort of increase the smoothness of the frame rate, etc, 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 because it wasn't on some of the preserved routes it causes a crash. So Hamburg is another one that kept crashing because of the engine INI update configuration I had, which that has had an extended timetable too, so I really wanted to play it, so I had to take them off. And I think I don't think I've got any mods installed either, because I was worried they were making it worse. So this is like vanilla game with, I've set up it to run with DirectX 12 with a Steam extension, and that's that. Otherwise you're just seeing the sort of regular route as it is. And obviously you saw that livery that I had from the livery designer. Oh, well, from the Creators Club, so I think I downloaded that one. I don't think I made it myself. No, I definitely didn't. I tried to, and then was like, should I just see if it exists somewhere else? And it did. I always get fussed, like, before they added in some of the train company logos, I would just be like, I don't want to do this. Right, okay, so it's taken up to 250. That's pretty good. But I think this is the limit of what we'll be doing. So we go to Fulda and then to Kassel. Ooh, it's dynamic weather, so the clouds look like they're lifting to me. We might get like a clear day, which I would be perfectly happy with. Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Not as nice as like dusk and dawn on a clear day, but gorgeous nevertheless. Hello, people. It's a busy train as well. It's good to see. Pasta, pasta, pasta. It's a shame this train can't do the full line speed. I bet it could do a lot more because it's a much faster train than the IC1. And much faster accelerating too. But it's too light. Too damn light. That's why it's so fast. And so it'll get blown away on the viaducts. I'm sure it won't get blown away. But you know. Obviously maybe it just isn't as safe. Deutsche Bahn seem to think it isn't. So I guess. Yes. I wonder how they do it in real life with the window wipers, because I mean, obviously in this game it's a bit of a faff to look around down here to turn them off when you're just going through tunnels. But some of the tunnels are quite long, so I'd assume there's no point in having them on. Which I might turn them off if I come to a long tunnel. Oof. Yes, yes, yes! Oh, look at that. Look at that with those cars as well. Oh, that's gorgeous. Ooh, gorgeous. I do love it. Very, very happy with this game. TSW3. And some of the preservation crew updates, like I said, I mean, the massive expansion of Bakerloo line services, the massive overhaul of the Hamburg timetable, the Peninsula Corridor. I actually looked at it and the timetable doesn't seem to have pulled through properly into the game, so some services don't seem to be there. But on PC at least, it looked alright. The Class 150 in the West Cornwall Local, which I always loved anyway as a train, has had some physics revision so that it acts a bit more like the real thing, so it's a lot more, it's not as fast as the original one was. What else? There was another one. Oh, Reimer Austin got like a big refresh, but I don't really know what. I don't know if they put any notes out saying what. Oh, I think it got like PIS, new skybox, things like that. And obviously, yeah, I mean they delayed it. Some of the trains will. I don't think anything layers in here onto this route, but it does. They do substitute in, so you'll get like you'll see 182s pulling freight, and some of the other 185s as well, I guess, and maybe a 15. Well, no, I guess a 155 wouldn't be allowed on this line because it doesn't have LCB. But yeah, pretty good stuff to see. I was playing London Commuter the other day, and I thought it looked really good. So, I'm happy. I mean, it's been just over a week now. I think it was last weekend it came out. And yeah, I would say I'm pretty content so far. I haven't come across any big, like, oh no, I can't play this. This looks like a long tunnel, so I'm going to turn off the... What do I bet? Why didn't it have a desk light? I wonder. Unless it does somewhere. I feel like it should have one somewhere, but oh, let's just check. The door did close. It did. Just hate to be able to. Oh, it will have speed being brought down to 200. I wonder if that's one of the speed restrictions for the viaducts. Or just because it's snowing. They did say windy weather will make the speeds come down, and I think, I mean, I guess if I put it on winter snowy weather, probably wind would be a likely. Oh, that is not. No, I want you off. I don't want to just stop in the middle of the screen either. Oh well, maybe I need to turn it back on. Oh yes, I do. It's not snowing as much now, so. Oh look, we've got a train coming, and I think it's another 403. Yes, it is. Woof! Going much faster than I am. That's not going. That's going 250 or 280. Oh, but we can go back up now, I think. Obviously, that was a dangerous viaduct. This one isn't, if it is a viaduct. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just, yeah, very, very content with this line. And I mean, I know that like point-to-point high speed isn't everyone's cup of tea. I get it. Some people want the challenge of like braking, you know, blah blah, and you could get that with many other routes in TSW. Like, don't get me wrong, that German content is easily the most varied in the game. It has like the best sort of run of everything, except diesel. Except like a diesel branch line, that's what it doesn't have. But it has pretty much everything else now. Dedicated high speed, upgraded high speed that runs alongside conventional, lots of conventional, so it's doing pretty well. It just needs like a metro and a diesel, and it would basically complete the German world, whereas UK still doesn't really have a main line with overhead electrified main line. It doesn't have oh well, that's probably the big one it's missing. Overhead electric main line. It doesn't have a contemporary commuter route that's outside of London and not Scotland. It doesn't have Northern England contemporary. That's what it doesn't have. It has Tyne's and Northern Trans-Pennine, which are both set 30, 40 years ago. So yes, needs a bit more. That needs something. And American, obviously, I mean, there's room for something else, I think. Don't know what, but there's something else lacking. But I think maybe oh look, oh look, oh look, oh look, oh look, hello, good. Oh, that's the line we went on the other night, isn't it? It is. That's the station as well, Brixton. Lovely. Oh, it is nice to like zoom in along at this speed. How far away are we from Fulda? Still quite far, but it's we're about halfway between Wurzburg and Fulda. Maybe a bit less than halfway. Oh, and the 101 is layered in here. I just remembered. The 101 layered in. That brings 6 services, I think, or 8, which I haven't tried yet. That's like my next big thing, like a 101 service. I love the 101. Really good train. I wondered, I mean, I think a few of them are night services, like night trains, and then one of them I know, well, 2 of them I know are definitely daytime, but I don't know if the others are all nighttime services. And they're supposed to be like night jet, like replicating the night jet services that OBB run from Vienna. Oh, Vienna. Bum, bum. Oh, I shouldn't have sung that. I might get a copyright claim on this video now. takes long enough for YouTube to verify these videos. Gorgeous. Okay. Look. These trains have always had absurdly dark glass. I don't think these like that in real life. You can see inside them, but in the game they've made the glass really tinted, so it's really difficult. But I don't blame them, because it must be difficult to get the levels right between like the glass and the black glass that is the pillars. So it doesn't surprise me, but still. It's not as nice. Well, they got it right with the ICE1 actually. You can see much more clearly into the windows of that one than you can this. It's not a big deal, honestly. I'm not playing this game so I can stare at the very odd looking passengers whilst going through tunnels. Excuse me, train, manage your speed, please. Look, driving over the speed limit. I can't help it. It was the LZB doing it. Oof. Oh. I know I keep making those sounds, but it is just so good. It's just so good. Nothing stands in our way. That's good news. How long is this be going? No, 20, only 20. God, we still got like 40 minutes left of this route. These routes are long. I mean, I have to say, this route is bloody long. The speed you're traveling and the amount of time it takes, it is a full-on hour to do the full line. A full-on hour, that's a lot. At this speed, it's like you're basically travelling at least 250 most of the way, the vast majority of the way, and occasionally you'll get to 280 in the IC1. But honestly, I mean, this is. I really hope they could try and keep this up, but it might not work as well with slower routes, because if you made a route this long that you only travelled along at like 100 miles an hour, maybe max, it would be taking you an hour and a half maybe, and that's a long time to sit down. It's one of the reasons why American Freight doesn't do it for me, because like even the scenarios there, they can be hours, let alone the timetable services, and it's painful because you're going so slow and you're kind of like, oh, I want to be on the horizon already, but I have to trundle along. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like if they'd made a route this long overhead, like electric, blah blah blah, and the same with Southeastern High Speed, maybe they're building up towards something like the West Coast Main Line or the East Coast Main Line. I could see that the East Coast Main Line is relatively straight. They've already got King's Cross in the game, not officially like King's Cross. They got St Pancras, but bits of King's Cross will be modelled as part of that. They've kind of proven out that they can do like British high-speed train, even though HS1 is more French. But you know, it's the British countryside. It's sort of straight, point to point. You could do that with the East Coast Main Line to a point. I'm just trying to think where though. So I don't know if London to Peterborough would be very interesting. Unless you wanted to do another, like one like this, where you did 2 points that aren't major cities but are like between them. So like, I don't know, Doncaster and Stevenage or something. That would be too long, I think. Grantham and somewhere. Grantham and Stevenage. I think people will be outraged. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's no rush for any new routes. I assume there aren't going to be any time before end of November, early December, because they basically said that they're working on fixing the game, any bugs with this game or core problems first before they do anything. It seems like there's a sort of expansion pack for freight locos in the offing. That usually means that like there's a gap between releases. So I mean, we did get that leak that there's a German diesel route being, well, it wasn't confirmed, but the name of the route was German. It would indicate it was a short German diesel line. But we'll see, because there was no indication of the loco that was running on that line, etc., etc. So it was just a 612 in the image, and that would obviously be an existing loco that would layer in. And if it's been made by a third party, you'd expect there to be another loco coming with the game. So we'll see. We shall have to see. Gorgeous. Bloody gorgeous. I mean, this effect isn't always perfect, but it looks pretty damn good here. Right, are we copied up to folder yet? Nearly. We'll start getting some kind of LZB action, slowing us down. And folder is completely LZB'd up, so we don't even have to do anything. The train should stop us at the end of the platform perfectly. I wonder if the previous part of this service is like a double ICE that then gets that then breaks up at Fulda with one part go at Wurzburg, as in when I started the hatch was open. So I wonder if like one of the ICs, there's like a service that arrives as two and then like breaks apart with one going off here and then the other one ours going off to Kassel. I wonder, but it wouldn't, if it's a train that is scheduled to go from Munich to Frankfurt, you'd expect that to be like a fairly busy or like significant route, not that it would be sharing with another train. But you know, what do I know? I don't think I've been on this route. I don't think I've been on this route, but no, I can't have been on this route. I can't think of a journey I would have taken that would have taken me on this route to the south. Onwards we go. Yeah, we're being slowed down for Fulda, even though the speed limit's like going up. I guess we could like zoom through at 250 miles an hour, but it wouldn't be a good idea. I wonder if they do have like fast running tracks through the middle. It looks like it. This purple one looks like a, like it would be a sort of the route for, oh no, because it's you switch onto it, so yeah, that would be for fast running. That would just be for stabling, I guess. Let the train take the strain. That's what I always say about LZB. Takes away any kind of thought process you need, apart from when you need to come off LZB and then suddenly you need to remember 1,000 things and it's all like a nightmare. Oh look, freight train, that's pretty cool. Ooh, that is cool, isn't it? Oh, it's a long one as well. Ooh, and it's kicking up the snow. Oh, and I noticed the kick-up effect on the snow. It applies to TSW2 routes as well. That's nice. I wasn't expecting it. What was I driving? I was driving a what did I do? Which TSW2 routes I did earlier today? wasn't West Cornwall, I don't think. Although I was trying that. It was... that sky definitely looks like it's breaking up. Can't remember what route I was playing. Oh, London Commuter, I think it was. Yeah, with the Gatwick Express. I was pleasantly surprised. Come on, train. You need to bring us down. Just slow us down. Are you going to? No, because it's a green. It's not a red light. Oh no! I need to do it. Never listen to me. That sky is breaking up. Get in. We're gonna have clear skies. Slow. Come on. Nice and slowly does it. Oh, we're so early. Oh. There we go. Oh, look, we got a K for Kassel already. Oh god, there's clouds. Oh, the sun's come out. That's gorgeous. I can turn this bloody thing off now. Yeah, you stay over there. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, don't we look nice? I'm tempted even to... No, I'll wait. We've still got like 4 minutes. Bloody hell. This is a long stopover. All our passengers escaped. Oh no, still some on the train. That's cool. What have we got here? We've got Kassel, Wilhelmshaven, Wurzburg, and it doesn't scroll, so I don't know what path it's going to be. Sure, there's a mod to fix that already. What does the train say? Come on, train, you should tell us something. Is that a panel? Supposed to be a panel? Maybe they're not working. I think I remember something about there being a bug about them not working. Or if they are working, they're only working in the front carriage. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, is that that doesn't match with what the PIS says. So it goes to Wiesbaden, not Wurzburg, Frankfurt Airport, and then Frankfurt Main. Ah, yeah. What does the one in there at the front say? Oh, okay. Well, interesting. Maybe Wurzburg and Wiesbaden are the same thing. Or maybe that PIS isn't for this train. Could be one or the other. Could be anything with this game. Have a look. Well, it says Wurzburg West. So maybe it's another name for it. I'm no expert on German. Yeah, no idea. Absolutely none whatsoever. I do know what a lovely train looks like, and this looks like a lovely train. That's for sure. And I'm glad that the weather cleared up actually, because it means the next bit of the journey is going to be very different from the first bit. I agree. I don't know if that was a platform announcement. I think it was. Right. You can see those clouds. Move, like changing shape slowly. I'm not insane. I saw it. Okay, I'm gonna close the doors. Yeah. And I'm gonna get ahead of the line. Oh no, I need to get into wait, no, let me. There we go. Let me get into. Oh no, that's the wrong way. This way. Oh, the cameras are the wrong way around. So the train must have come in the other way, and then changed direction. Interesting. Oh, is there a like pedestrian bridge I can pretend to be on? Oh, there's a bridge there. Yes, I shall pretend to be on this bridge. There we go. I shall watch the train depart. Oh no, I don't want max throttle. Absolutely not. Release. There we go. Ooh. Are you? Oh, you're honking at me. Oh my god, that's amazing. I didn't know that. That's brilliant. What a little Easter egg. I'm not in the way. Please don't honk at me. I'm standing on the edge. I just want to see the trains, the pretty trains. These cars will have really bad diesel engines. Clackety, clack. I'm not in the way. Stop pretending I am. They're making me really paranoid. There it comes. Right, and now I don't care. I'm gonna block you, traffic, if it kills me. Sorry, not sorry. I want to see this train. Ooh, look at it go, look at it go, look at it go, look at it go, look at it go. Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant. There we go. That was like, I'm happy with that. I don't know what I was expecting, but that made me happy. Oh look, is that a oh, it's a regional. Oh look, it's a little 442. Where's that coming from? Oh, up there. Have we already passed the bit where the train goes off to that line that's already in the game? Oh yeah, it's there. That's the link that takes this high-speed line to or what's the line called? Main Spessartbahn. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that view. Gorgeous. Isn't it gorgeous, eh? Well, I'm giving max throttle now, I think. Oh, I can click my fingers. We can let the train take the strain once again. Manage the speed. Well, we got 250 coming up. It's a relatively straight run from here. Should be like 250 for most of the way, I think. Although I don't think I've done the run in a 403 the whole way, so I don't know where the restrictions are, where it's going to be like brought down because of the high viaducts or the wind or whatever. We'll have to see. Where's that train coming? Is it 401? Yay! Hello, 401. Perfect. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. What a great game. If you just want something relaxing, so this is like, I don't know if it's a thing, but like slow gaming or like, you know, relaxing without being too taxing. I mean, it can be taxing, don't get me wrong. If you play, like I said, Bakerloo line, new timetable, your brain is never stopping because you're having to like stop, start. Oh, where's the signal? Blah blah blah. Because they changed sides. But when you find just the right route that you're kind of like you get enough familiarity with, and it's got like either an LZB system or the speed limits don't change much, and the train has the settings or the speed notches that keep it constant without having to think too much. Like Great Western Express is another good example. You really, once you get up to speed on an Intercity 125, only really need to alter between throttle 4 and 3, and you're pretty much done for the journey until you come into stop. And I know many people will say, oh, that's boring and not like, what's the point in driving if you're just doing that? But like, I don't know. I like appreciating the scenery, the speed of the train, seeing angles of a train you're never going to see. Like, I'm never going to see a train doing this. Like, I'm never going to see like a helicopter running alongside a train like this, or a drone. Well, not at this speed. So, fair play. That's what I want this game for. But then I do enjoy the stop-start routes too. So, you know, depends what mood I'm in. For making videos, these ones are a lot easier because talking and monitoring signals on the HUD at the same time is hard. Really hard. I also find I haven't got used to playing in front of like a 27-inch screen that's quite close, as opposed to like being sat on the sofa staring at a 55-inch screen far away, because it's much easier in that scenario to glance across the screen and see things. Whereas in this scenario, I find myself having to move my head. And obviously I need to talk into the microphone as well, so... Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just so good. It's so good. It's so good. And we've got long enough that the weather could change again. So you never know. By the time we arrive in Kassel, it could be a snowstorm again, a blizzard, a thunderstorm. Who knows? I am impressed with the dynamic weather. I'm kind of impressed with the game generally. It's like, I don't know, it's subtle changes that kind of together build up to make, in the newer routes, in some of the older routes, it's still very much Train Sim World as you know it. But this route and Southeast High Speed and Gahan Pass maybe to a lesser extent, I kind of like really do feel like a new generation. That's how I put it. Like, you know, it's still a Ford Focus, but it's the next Ford Focus. That kind of thing. I bloody wish I could find a Ford Focus that was the last generation. No one seems to sell theirs in Spain. They seem to keep them to the bitter end. And I need a reasonably priced car that I can trust. Ford Focus or an Astra seems to be it, but they're too trustworthy that people just don't seem to want to give up on them and sell them. It means I'm stuck with Citroens and Peugeots. Oh, yes. 200 kilometers an hour for this viaduct. Perfect to appreciate it. Gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes. You know I'm enjoying it when I start to sound constipated. I might move this camera a little bit so it's directly facing me a bit more. There you go. Oh, you see my face right in the center of the other screen now. Back up the speed to 250, and I guess we'll probably go back to 200 at some other viaduct. But for the moment, we are now about 2/3 of the way. No, not yet. 2/3. More like still. I don't know. Still more like 3/5, maybe. No, that's more than the 2/3. No, is it? I don't know. I can't do fractions. Maths was not my strong point at school. Although, funnily enough, a lot of the jobs I've done have involved maths, so what can I say? Thank God for Excel. Oh, oh, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oof. One bloody damn thing about nice high-speed routes, or the bloody catenary gets in the way of nice pictures. But I can appreciate the way that it looks. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh well, nice while we had it. This another viaduct? It is, and it's a big one. Big one. Let's do what we can with this there. Oh, gorgeous. Lovely jubbly. Where are we? Approximately, now maybe we're like 2/3. Now, yeah, I'll say 2/3. Certainly, I think we're about 3/4 of the way in terms of time. So I think we should have a relatively steady zoom journey now, all the way. We'll just vary between 200 on the viaducts and 250 in the tunnels and the surface track, or low viaduct. I guess it doesn't go to, like, get reduced for the lower viaducts. I wonder if that's a similar thing here in Spain with their trains, because they run across a lot of viaducts. It's very mountainous terrain. And they tend to run. They have some of these that run on the Madrid-Barcelona line, exactly like this, the Velaros. And they have some heavy loco TGV types, and then the Talgo Bombardier locos that they run. And they got some new ones of them coming soon as well. Spain's a good country to keep an eye on for if you like high-speed trains, because it's the second largest network. I say this like in nearly every video, but they got the second largest high-speed network in the world, and they've opened it up to competition, which I have thoughts about. But you know, it means that at the moment, or very soon, there are going to be a really good variation of trains, way more than you get in Germany and France in terms of like dedicated high-speed line with like completely different trains running on them. There's going to be Hitaches, Talgos, Siemens, Alstom TGVs. There's CAF trains. There's is there anything else? I think that might be it. No. Yeah, I don't think there's any others. There's no local haul trains at the moment apart from the TGV and the, well, that's not really, I mean, it's a multiple unit relay technically, I suppose. But if they bring back night trains across Europe, Spain's high-speed railways would be really good for making use of that. Because I don't think they use them for much at night. They just certainly don't use them for freight. Not like this line. So night trains would probably be a good way. And I mean, with the Madrid high-speed line, you could certainly do a Madrid to Barcelona to Gijon. No, not Gijon. No. That's in Asturias. Just something that's on the border between France that would then take it to Montpellier and then onwards to Paris. I think that would probably be more than a night train. It would probably be like an afternoon and night train, but you never know. Certainly you could do Madrid-Lyon on a night train. Or no, Madrid-Marseille. Lyon, again, might be a bit of a struggle. You can already do Madrid-Montpellier in a day. And it should be more, actually. It should be less, because they built a high-speed bypass around Montpellier. Hmm. 250 miles an hour. Kilometers per hour, not miles an hour. I mean, 250 kilometers per hour is like 160 miles an hour, I think. That's like a standard speed for the semi-high-speed trains that run on high-speed lines in Spain. The high-speed trains tend to run at 300 at least. Open up and then go back in. If I had the patience, I would spawn on foot, walk the line until I got to like one of these places, and then just watch the trains come in, out, and go back in those tunnels. What was that, 401? Yay! No horn back. I don't think I've ever heard an AI train do a horn, except for some reason on West Cornwall. Sometimes when a train was changing loco, in one of the timetables, the train. I'm trying to think what it does. Oh, it's you remove the rolling stock from a train, and then the loco comes out. You put the rolling stock back, and then the loco comes back in. And in one or two times that I've done that, the loco has started like honking its horn as it reverses to join back up with the rolling stock. And I was like, oh my god, amazing! But that's the only other time. I mean, it's not customary for you to honk your horns. You're not supposed to do it unless there's a reason, like to warn people or to warn another train or to warn people on the line. You're not supposed to do it just to be like, oh hi mate. I mean, on high-speed lines especially not. Slower trains, yeah, you can get away with it. You see drivers like giving like blasts of horns to like passers-by, and that's considered okay. But I guess if they were constantly doing it in urban environments, people might complain, and it might get back to their bosses, and they might be like, you need to stop. But high-speed lines, they're going too fast to see anyone standing by the side of the track going. And they're fenced off anyway, so you wouldn't be able to get close enough. Ooh, we got to 200 to saunter across this lovely viaduct. Oh, that's the money shot. Done. Done. Okay, we're on the home stretch now. Now, I need to keep an eye on the PZB. I watched a tutorial on it, and it was quite instructive because it was like you get down to you don't aim to have your speed down by the time the speed restriction comes in. If you know that speed restriction is there, you want to get your speed down as soon as you can. Because we're talking seconds of time, really. It's not going to delay you by 10 minutes if you reduce your speed to, say, 500 meters early. And this timetable is fairly forgiving, I think. Gosh, we're nearly there. I can't believe I've done it. It's going to be like a well over an hour video. I think I've done them before in TSW2. Some of the really slow services, like I think I did a Northern Transpennine video. I don't know how. But no, actually, I don't think I can't have done. On PlayStation, it maxes out an hour, and I doubt I did many PC videos on TSW2. I know I did a couple, but I don't think any of them would have been like an hour. Come on! Just wait until the train starts shouting at me that it's coming off LZB. It's still a while, yeah. I mean, yeah. Now we're like 4/5 of the way through. Well, no, we're like 5/6 of the way through. 6/7 of the way through. Just. Ooh, looks gorgeous. I do have this on PlayStation 5, by the way. Now, I couldn't resist. Like, I wanted to play it on the big screen. It doesn't have all the layers or anything yet, so I'm not going to make any videos with it, and I need to check whether I can use this microphone with the PlayStation, because the one I've never been able to get good sound out of it. But what I want to try as well is I think it looks stunning on PlayStation 5, mostly, for the most part. You don't have to worry about the machine. Like, the tech is the tech with PlayStation 5. So with this, I'm like, oh, I wish I could use the engine mods. Maybe I need to find a different one that doesn't crash the game. Blah, blah, blah. With the PS5, it is what it is. So I don't need to worry about it, and it's kind of much simpler and easier to just like sit down. And also, I don't have to film myself with the camera, so it's a bit nicer. Unless I do it via the PC, which then kind of undermines the whole point of doing it. But we'll see. And I don't have a capture card, so I don't think I would be able to. Well, I can check. My graphics card's quite good. Maybe it can go via that. Don't try and push me now. Oh, such a long weekend. I can't believe it's work. Go back to work already again. Okay, yeah, I think at the end of this tunnel is when we start getting the LZB ending. So prepare myself. Getting a beep. Is that going to start bringing us down? Yes, we're getting some braking action. Oh, but that's just maintaining us at 250 for the moment. 14 kilometers. Yeah, I mean, we don't need 14 kilometers to slow down. This train has good brakes. It's good solid multiple unit. Really solid design, the Siemens Velara. A very popular train in Germany, Spain, and on the Eurostar route. And where else is it used? I think they use it in Turkey high-speed trains as well, and Russia has one between Moscow and St. Petersburg, I think. Anyone else use them? China as well, or China do, and then I think they use them to make their own trains. Very similar. That might be it. I don't think there's any in Switzerland, Norway, no. Switzerland like their Pendolino trains, the tilty trains. In Italy have their Hitachis. There we go. Brought down to speed. Indication that our LZB is coming to an end. That's what I've been doing wrong, and why I keep tripping is because I have the AFB set too high. I'm going to match it with the speed, bring it down to 160. Yes, 180. Yes, yes, yes. And then it'll be 160 very soon afterwards. Even. Oop, and there's another 403. Hello. Yeah, there we go. Bringing us down. Oh, lovely. This graffiti, very atmospheric. Yes, okay. Right, I think I have to acknowledge that. I'm like obsessed with magnets, but I'm like, I see magnets, but I don't see signs. So I'm right. And okay. For what? Right, got a green. Doesn't have any associated information. Oh no, it does. It has an 80. Restricted. I'm happy with that. Oh, well, I suppose I can. No, what did I not acknowledge? I'm sorry. I refuse to accept that there was anything that I. Is there a signal? Oh, for goodness sake. Yes. Oh well, at least this one isn't so hard to reset. Although now I know how to do the BR401. You should see it's not so difficult. Oh no, don't tell me I've got to do something else. And there we go. Oh look, and it is starting to snow again. Huh. Oh look, and I've still got time. Right, let's reach it to 40, okay. I'll live with it. Come on, faster, speed up. Don't want to be too late. What train is that? Two cars. And a 3 car. What are they? Oh, that's a 442, I think. The 3 car 442. 2 car would be a. Three car with a 2 car would be a. Oh, it would be a 612. Come on, I've got 30 seconds to travel 600 meters. Can I do it at 40 kilometers an hour? Answer is no. But I'm only going to be like 30 seconds late. I can live with that. I can live with that. Oh, look, there's a 612. Lights on, ready to go by the look of it. And is that a 442? It is. There we go. I'm halfway there. Nearly done. I don't mind being like a minute late. Oh, we got a red light, so yeah, I need to be below. I hate when you like set it and it just goes really slowly down AFB, and you're like, no, 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 you don't understand. You need to get me down there quick. I don't want the magnets to trigger. Oh. No. Oh my god, that must be, I mean, I'm underneath the red signal. That was close. Okay, okay, okay. But I did it. I did it. Oh look, and I've got a whole bunch of passengers getting off. Oh, it feels like, it feels rush hour-y. Where's this train going to, apparently? Halle. Oh, it has passengers on it waiting. Oh, right, I'm going to go back. Well, thank you for watching. If this is the point at which you depart, because I finished the service, but I'm going to hang around actually because I want to see the. I'll do that myself. You don't need to see that on camera. Thank you for watching. Like I said, that was an interesting service. Actually, I'll have to say. I quite like the BO403 on this. Like, once again, damn it, with my PZB skills, I really am not good at spotting signals or magnets. But thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll have another one soon. Oh, wow, it's really loudly thundering. I do want to do the Bakerloo line one, but I mean, if you think my PZB skills are bad, you watch me on the Bakerloo line trying to avoid red lights. You'll know that, well, if I ever succeed in running the entire route without running a red light, then you'll get the video. It'll probably be very terrible. I'll be very late, but if I do it, it will be a miracle. And yeah, I know I said I'd do a Calhoun Pass one. I will maybe. I can't make it necessarily interesting because it's a freight route with nothing happening, and the only runs I really want to do are the shortish ones, which means it's kind of like point to point. Yeah. We'll see. I'll do it when I put my engine mods back in, or when there's like an engine mod release that doesn't crash the game. Maybe a few weeks. I'm sure there's a few patches to like increase the stability of the game. But for now, thank you. Hasta luego. Have a lovely evening, weekend, year, month, decade, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye. Hasta luego.